Alexa, pause. All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's Zoom. Please invite your prospect and invite your downlines. All right, we'll be getting started now. Do we have any new members in the house? You do not have an activated robot? Please type new on the chat box so we can do a brief introduction and welcome you. You do not have an activated robot? Please type new on the chat box so we can do a brief introduction and welcome you. You are new here. Someone invited you to this Zoom to listen to how we make money, how we earn money from the cryptocurrency market. Please type new on the chat box so we can do a brief introduction and welcome you. Do we have any members or anyone here that do not have an activated robot? Do we have anyone here that do not have an activated robot? Please type new on the chat box. Please type new on the chat box. Anyone here that do not have an activated robot, please type new on the chat box so that we can do a brief introduction and also welcome you. All right, so I believe we do not have any new member in the house. I believe we do not have any new member in the house, and we'll be moving forward. All right, my name is Oshari, and a lot of people know me as Ocean. I'm your host for tonight, and I'm a V3 ranking RoyalQ. I also have my co-host here, Leader George. Leader George is a V4 ranking RoyalQ, and Leader George will be treating today's topic. I also do have our special guest here, Leader OBM is in the house. Leader OBM is a V5 ranking RoyalQ. I'd like to welcome everybody, and also I would be welcoming Leader George now to take us on today's topic. Welcome, Leader George. You can take it from here. Good evening.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you are. Please go ahead.
To be frank, the topic, today's topic that we have not used
You are
before.
not audible, Leader George.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, please.
Today's topic that is very important that we have not treated before. And look at the turn up out of 300 plus on the group. Look at the turn up 12. If I'm the one hosting this Zoom, like just postpone this Zoom. Because the turn up is very poor. And like this, I'm not happy at all. Our team members are not giving the business the required attention. So I just don't even know.
Hi, Leader George. I think we should pay importance to people that are present and discard the people that are absent. We are recording this Zoom, so we'll upload it on our YouTube. The ones that are absent can access the information. That's what I think. Because instead of postponing the Zoom meeting and we have people here present, at least.
Okay.
We'll have to focus on the serious ones.
The turn up is not encouraging at all. At all. Once this subscription ends, I don't think we are going to subscribe again, because better we join the general group soon, because turn up is poor. Look at 11. If you remove myself, you remove yourself, you remove leader OBM, that is 11 minus 3. That is we are just eight members came to the Zoom out of 300. So it's very poor. But let me go straight to the point. We are talking about AI margin calls. And today's topic is very important. So I don't know. Very, very important. I hope I'm audible. Hello?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. So artificial intelligence margin call. What does it stand for? What is the meaning? Why is it important that we should use it in our trades? Before we have been told, for those that are non-new, we will always tell you to off your AI margin calls, off your AI margin calls. So you would ask, why are we offering the AI margin calls? Why? Okay. So what the AI margin calls does that it activates the monitoring. It activates the monitoring. So you have heard us said off the AI margin calls if you set up enough margin calls for your trades. But on it, if you did not set up enough margin calls for your trades. Yeah? Okay? So what the function of the AI margin calls, what it does is that once you set maybe your margin one, your first margin call, maybe the drop is 1.5% or 2% drop. If that trade has reduced by 1.5 or 2.5, if you go to the trade status, you see AI monitoring. It means that your robot is monitoring the trades now, is monitoring the drop. So what the AI margin call will do, it will make sure that it starts reading the charts to see if that coin is on a downward trend. If the coin, if that trade goes down to 2% and it comes up, the robot will not buy your margin calls. So I want to explain to you so you understand why we say off AI margin calls, off AI margin calls. If you set margin calls of like hundreds now, or 80 or 50 margin calls, your margin call limit is 50. You now own AI margin calls. You see that your robot will not be buying your margins well. Okay, let me see. Before I explain further, let me tell you the conditions when you have to own your AI margin calls. Okay, AI margin calls should be on when the market is red, when coins are falling. For Bitcoin, this evening I saw Bitcoin, the record I got was Bitcoin reduced 2 point something percent reduction this evening. But some coins have done minus 10%, minus 15, minus 20 this evening. Bitcoin only reduced by minus 2 point something this evening. But some coins have done minus 10, minus 15. So it will not be wise for you to own AI margin AI margin call on a coin like Bitcoin, Ethereum. So that AI margin calls is advisable to own for a coin that is dropping so fast, a coin that have tendency to drop so fast, a coin that have high rate of volatility, and you don't have enough margin calls. Maybe your margin calls is like 20 and it's covering 25% or it's covering 30% drop. And you're not trading a coin that can do minus 20 at a go when market is crashing. So what I do once market is crashing, I will just on my AI margin call. I will on it. So what the AI margin calls will do for me, it will activate the artificial intelligence monitoring on the trades. So if my first margin call, for example, is 2% reduction, and the coin drops to 2%, and it start dropping to the next one, maybe another 2%, AI margin calls must have been activated. So you see, before it will buy, it will make sure that there is a downward movement. There must be a downward movement before you see your robot buying margin calls. The coin must be crashing well. So that is all about the AI monitoring. It will be monitoring the fall of the coin. So you see, instead of it, normal, the callback function will be, it will just, if you go to the status of your trade, you will see trigger, it has trigger waiting for your callback value. It has triggered to sell, waiting for your, it has triggered to buy, waiting for your callback value before it will buy. But the AI, once you on your AI margin call, you will see AI monitoring. Once the trade has reduced to the level you want it to reduce to, it will not buy immediately. It will activate the AI margin, the AI monitoring, the artificial intelligence monitoring of the robot. So it will start monitoring the trade. If the trade picks up immediately, so I want us to understand the point too. If the trade, after going to your 2% you put for it to buy your first margin, if the trade reach 2% and goes up back, your robot will not buy any margin calls. It will only buy margin calls if the robot has monitored that the trade is on a downward movement. Maybe after the trade has gone to 2%, it went to 3%, it reduced to 4%. That is when the AI will buy that your margin calls. So that is all about the AI monitoring. It will be monitoring the market to make sure that, yes, there's truly a downward movement before it will not buy that your margin call. So if you have your margin calls now, you are using the 84 margin calls, and you just started the trade and you go and on the AI margin calls, it means that you're wasting your time. The robot will not be buying the margin calls. You will not be, and if your robot does not buy margin calls, it will not be selling to make you sub profits. So another time you use the margin call, the AI margin calls is maybe, okay, you have like margin, you have 30 margin calls, and your robot has bought 25, is remaining only 5, and you don't have more money. You don't have more money to add margin calls if your robot buys the remaining 5. What you have to do is you on your AI margin calls. If there's any major market crash, that is when your robot will buy the remaining 5. So you will not see yourself going out of margin, or your robot buying all your margin calls finish why the market is still going down. You understand? You will not see your robot buying all the margin, all your 20 margin calls if you set 20 or 30, whereas the market is still dipping. So that is the important thing and the important features of using the AI margin calls. So you will know, because this is an artificial intelligence robot, you will know how to give the instructions where. This is a business that you give your attention. You understand? So if you know you are starting a coin that is not the Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, so, all these coins that they hardly fall, they want to fall like Bitcoin today. The drop was just 2 point something, Ethereum was 3 point something. If you are trading a very volatile coins and you are not with your phone and your margin calls is not much, or your margin calls out of maybe let's say 85% has been bought, your margin calls that is remaining is not plenty again, you can easily earn your AI margin call. So that if the markets crash, your robot will know how to buy the remaining margin calls that is remaining. So that is the importance of using the AI margin calls, is for you to get the knowledge. But they said knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. So you stop being in a situation when our robots will buy out our margin calls faster. It's good though for robots to buy your margin calls so that you can easily be making some profits when the coin starts increasing. But it will not be good that a coin wants to do minus 40 today. That coin wants to crash by minus 40, and your margin calls can only accommodate 20, and your robot has bought all the 20 margin calls. It will not be good if you find yourself and you don't have another money to open more margin calls that will accommodate the remaining 20. You will see that even if what your 20 margin calls can accommodate is 20, but if you own that your AI margin calls, your robot will know how to buy all the percentage. Even if that coin wants to drop by 40%, your robot will monitor the market and be buying at a good price to make sure that it will help you cover at least more than that 20% you set on your own. So once you own the AI monitoring, the AI margin calls, the robot will use its own artificial intelligence sense to buy your margin calls and knows when to buy it then. It will be monitoring the market. So that is it. Please don't go and own your AI margin calls. You just started a trade and you will set a good, your margin calls can cover like 70, and you just started a trade and your margin calls can cover like 70. You are trading with maybe 84 margin calls. Please know when to own the AI margin calls. I've explained all the situations when you need to own your AI margin calls. Because if you have enough to buy margin calls and you own your AI margin calls, the robot will not be buying your margin calls with speed and you will not be making some profits. So please know when to activate to own the AI margin calls. Know when to own it. Let me come again. You own your AI margin calls if you, for instance, your margin calls is like 15 and your robot has already bought 10, is remaining 5. You can own the AI margin calls for the remaining 5. So your robot will use its own sense to buy the remaining 5 in case there's any crash. Because you don't have money, you don't have another money to open more margin calls. So that is a perfect situation for you to activate the AI margin call. Another situation is you are with your phone and you like what happened today. You saw when all the coins were going down. So and you have maybe you have like three or four things. You can quickly put all of them on monitor, AI margin on your AI margin calls on them so that your robot will buy them at a good price. So it will not be like because of this small crash, all your margin calls has been bought and the coins will still be going down. So these are the conditions where you are advised to own your margin calls. So we'll be pausing here. So let's know this simple topic, but knowledge is power. Let's see if we have questions. Without sharing. Okay, I think we have a question. Oluchi Jude. So after turning our AI margin calls on, when do we turn it off again? So if you know when you the point where you on it, your margin calls, maybe your robot has used 85%, what is remaining is just few, and you own it. Or there's a market crash, you own it. So for you to off it back is when you see that coins have started coming up, you can off it. When you see that your robot have sold the 10, your margin calls now that your robot that is remaining is just 5. As in the robot that did not sell, the one that your robot did not sell is just 5. It has sold the out of the 15 you set, and the robot has used 10 before, but it has sold like 5. So it's only 5 that is left there. So you still have spare 10 margin calls. You can now off the AI margin. You can off the AI margin when you have plenty margin calls reserved, or when coins have crashed. After coins have crashed and all coins started coming up, so that is when you will now off the margin calls. So you only own the AI margin calls when there is market is crashing and you don't have enough margin calls set, so you can own it. When coins start coming up and your robot starts selling your margin calls, you can off the AI margin calls again. So do we have more questions?
Please, if you have questions, you can unmute yourself and ask question, or you use the chat box. Please, let's ask questions, please. That's what is we are here for, to answer your question. After the Zoom now, you'll be in our DMs asking us. I don't know why we don't like to ask questions on the Zoom. It doesn't have to be on today's topic. Anything you don't understand, you can ask questions. Today, we have time, a bit of time. So please ask a question. Use the chat box, or you can unmute yourself and ask a question. Thank you.
Okay, I think we have another question. How do you turn on your margin call monitor? Okay, when once you open your trade, that place you see your margin call switch. The next one will be AI margin call. So that is a switch. That is where you can on the AI margin. You see it AI margin call. If
Sorry, George, if you can just briefly share your screen. Thanks.
okay. So can you see my screen?
Yes, please go ahead.
So look at once you enter the trades now, you will see the switch on margin call. This is the normal margin call that should be on. The next one is the AI margin call. Look at it. Switch on AI margin calls. When the AI margin call is turned on and reaches the drop percentage, intelligent monitoring will start and a margin call will be made when the appropriate value is reached. So you click on open and it will on. So once you on it, the robot is only using, it will only trigger it on the trade when the set value, your margin call drop for that call is reached. Maybe you set 2% and the trade has dropped to 2%, but it will not buy that margin at that price. It will trigger, it will on the AI, the intelligence monitoring. It will start observing the trade, checking if the trade will still go down more. If the trade does not go down more and it goes up, it will not buy. It will only buy when the coin starts going down well. So that is the AI monitoring. So is there any other question? Is there any other question? Please, you can use the chat as others are doing. If you don't want to unmute yourself, you can use the chat. Please, those that have concern about their trades, you can also drop it on the chat or you unmute yourself and talk to us. We are all members, we are all partners using the robot. So if there's anything you don't understand in your trade, you can drop it as chat or you unmute yourself and talk to us. If there's anything you don't understand that is going on in your robot app, you can unmute yourself and talk to us. Any complaint, any question, you can talk to us or use the chat. You know that those people that used to complain, they don't used to come to Zoom. And I don't know what can be done. Where they will come to Zoom and let's talk and have understanding. They will prefer not coming to Zoom. So please, if you have questions about cryptocurrency in general, RoyalQ topic, please feel free to use the chat or mute yourself to ask questions.
All right, so I
Okay,
don't have any
there's
more
no
questions.
question.
Rounding up to this Zoom. Our Zoom days and time is Thursdays and on Mondays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. Thank you so much, Leader George, for always coming out and teaching and educating us about how to properly use the robots and properly instruct it. Please, I'd like to appeal to most of us or all of us that are here. Please always try and come to Zoom meetings because we cannot keep organizing Zoom meetings and then you do not show up and you do not watch the videos or the recordings and you're always in our DMs. It's not ideal. We come here to attend to as much people as we can at the same time. Imagine you have a lot of people under your team and they're all popping into your DMs. We are glad to help, but when you attend Zoom and you have a certain knowledge or the basics, is very easy for us to help you and assist you. It's not when we take our time out. Leader George works, and after work he comes to attend to us. It's not when we take our time, organize Zoom, and you don't come and you come into our DMs. It's not ideal, it's not nice. So please, let's try come to attend Zoom meetings. Of course, there are few times you won't be available to attend. That's why we record it. Just can access the recordings on our YouTube channel, which is pinned on the group. So it's very easy to access. It's pinned on our WhatsApp group. I just click on the pinned post and then you can access it. And the recordings are always dropped, so you can just access it through the link. Thank you so much for everyone taking out time to attend the Zoom. I know the market is a bit down right now, but we are still expecting the bull season to officially kickstart in a couple of months, and I believe that the market will bounce back. Someone said, can you please explain earning callback and buying callback? George, can you be able to do that? Said, can you please explain earning callback and buying callback? I don't know if you can briefly explain that, but we do have several Zoom recordings of this particular topic.
Okay. Uh, Earning callback and buying callback. If you understand the meaning of callback, callback is a function added by RoyalQ that will help the robot to buy coins at a better price, lower price. Better price means lower price, and to sell coin to make profit at a higher price, apart from what we set. For example, earning callback, you put the earning callback for 0.3%. It means, and your take profit is 2%. What earning callback means that once that coin has increased to 2%, which is your take profit, the sell will be triggered, the sell order will be triggered for your robots to give you the 2% profit. But your earning callback will also be triggered. So from that 2% the coin is, it must observe a reduction by your earning callback before the sell order will be executed. So if that coin, after reaching 2%, continues to go up, maybe 3%, without any reduction by your earning callback, your sell will not happen. Your sell order will not be executed. It will continue recording the take profit. Maybe the coin, after reaching 2%, goes to 3%, goes to 4% profit. And before it now starts reducing. Once it's reduced by your earning callback, which is 0.3, it will now sell. So for this example, it will now sell at 3.7% or lower, 3.5 or 3.6. So that is the meaning of the earning callback. It helps the robot to make a good profit for us if that coin is pumping well. So even if you set 2% take profit and that coin pumps well, you will make more than 2% from that trade. So that is for earning callback. It helps us to make more profit. Same thing for the buying callback. It helps the robots to buy the, the either margin calls or your first buy amount at a lower price. So it will trigger the buy, but it will not buy. It will check if that coin is will still go down by your buy in callback percentage. So it's not that you want to buy Apple at 50 naira. In the next 2 minutes, Apple has gone down to 30. You will feel bad. That if you had delayed, you would have bought this same Apple that you bought 50 naira, you would have bought it at 30 naira. So that is what the buying function will do for you, the buying callback. The buying callback, what it will do for you. Instead of you to buy Bitcoin at 60,000, you might buy it at 58. So remember, the lower value you buy any product, the better for you because you now sell it at a more reasonable price. So that is it. Don't check.
All right, thank you so much, Little George. Okay, again, once again, our Zoom days and our time is Mondays and Thursdays, 8:30 p.m. Nigerian time. We are always here. And if you miss our Zoom meetings for anything, please watch the recordings. Thank you so much, Little George. Thank you to everyone that is in attendance today. And I hope you enjoy your weekend. And we'll see you next week. If you are new here, you do not have an activated robot, please get back to the person who invited you to this Zoom. They'll guide you on how to set up your robots. So yeah, please and please and please, all you need is the information, the right knowledge on how to use or properly use the robots. And trust me, you'll be making profit. Like for example, if you have small capital, you can turn on your AI margins. I hope we understand what's or the function of the AI margin call. If you have small capital and you know that the market is really declining, is dipping, just turn on your AI margin and the robot is going to buy at the very it's going to look for a good position or a good drop before it buys. All you need, like I said, is the right information. And this business is very easy. You just need to be serious. You can just take out a month, go to the YouTube channel, you can watch one video a day for a month. And trust me, you'll be nowhere um you are previously. You feel very powerful as long as you know how to use the robot very well. Trust me, you feel very powerful. um Leaders will not leave their robot and come and attend to your robot. The best way we can help is what we are doing. You can take it and you can leave it. We cannot force people to attend Zoom meetings. We cannot force people to come and learn. The business you are continuing, other people are having testimonies, buying cars, building house, then I think you should reevaluate yourself, because if people are making it uh, and having testimonies, then I think you should check yourself. So thank you so much for attending, and good night, everybody. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.
Bye. Bye.